Alright. Alright. Testing? Testing! Hello! Hello, everyone. We should be live. Testing! Yep. I can hear my voice. I am here a little bit early. Since I'm a little early, I'm going to do a little tennis tag while I wait till it's 4 o'clock. And we'll start the giveaway. We'll end the giveaway. We won't do it exactly at 4, just so we can wait for people to join in. But we will definitely do it within the next 20 to 25 minutes. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. We will be finally giving away this Lumian right here. Now, I do want to say a warning is that if you don't have the Drago Burst, you're not going to be able to get the Soul Burst version of the Lumian. The Drago Burst is an item that you have to get yourself, but you will still get the rare Lumian. So, that is something I do want to remind y'all. Hi, Julio Solis. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Zen Kuro. Welcome to the stream. I'm here a little early because I want to play a little bit of tennis tag. It probably won't just be the giveaway. I will also probably do some other stuff as well. So, I just wanted to do the giveaway on stream so people can watch it live and y'all can see. I don't know. Do I want to show the winner live? I don't want people to attack him or anything or them. I don't know. Maybe I'll make it a short or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't really planned that far ahead, so we're gonna see how this goes. Something I do want to do first though is before I do the giveaway is I want to make sure I get all last minute people who signed in, give them their number, and and then the last thing I'll do before I spin the wheel is I will look at the held up comments because YouTube actually blocked some of the RB Dreggodyne comments for some strange reason. So I just want to check on that to see if there are any people's comments that did not go through. Hi J2 Trappy, welcome to the stream. I'm doing very well today actually. I'm going to have a busy night though. Tonight's going to be very busy. Because after this stream, I'm going to finally do my top 20 PvP Lumians for the year. That video should be out on Saturday, but I'm going to start doing the recording stuff tonight. I already made the script, and I already made my top 20. I just got to record my lines, which that's going to take a while, because I didn't make like a necessarily script. I made more of just notes that I read off of. So, it's not really a script, it's more like notes of the positives for every Lumian and why they're in the top 20. What do you just say? Cephalops is top 20? Cephalops is not just top 20, that's top 5. Cephalops is top 5, and maybe even top 3. I won't spoil anything though. But it's a top 5 Lumian. It's the funny, specialty goggles, broken soul drain, dude. I don't know what it will be once it loses Frostbeam, but right now it's a top 5 Lumian. Oh, I'm definitely not top 5 at tennis tag. Maybe I'm bottom 5. Oh, top 1? I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's number 1. I think there's a couple Lumians that are a little better than Cephalops. But I will say this: Cephalops is definitely the most busted Lumian on the list. It's probably the most busted Lumian on the list. But I do think there are a couple Lumians that are a little higher than Cephalops. When Danuki Showcase? I don't think that's going to happen. And I will probably do it when I come back from vacation, because I have other showcases planned. I already have 2 ahead of time, and I want to make 3 videos on the Rainbow Glacidia, Rainbow Arceros, and Rainbow Nova frickin' DS. So I want to get those 3 showcase videos done tomorrow at some point. Ceph is only walled by itself in SA Parasol. I know, that's kind of crazy. It's really only walled by itself. Only way to beat Cephalops is to use Cephalops. I guess Yursnak could do okay against it. Yursnak isn't terrible against it. But again, Hazard's destroyed over time. Not to mention Tsunami does a decent chunk. Especially if it's Goggles. Wow, I got sniped. How do you win the giveaway? So, the giveaway is that you comment on this video. Which video is it? This video. You comment on this video, and then you comment Rainbow Dreggodyne. And then I give you a number. I will give you a number, and then today, sometime today, I'm going to spin the wheel. And then if your number shows up on the wheel, you just win. You win it. It's yours. That's all you have to do. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to like or do anything. All you gotta do is just comment RB Dreggodyne. That's it. That's it. I got it from there. Yeah, Cephalops is definitely the least skilled to use. The thing that's funny is even though Cephalops is the most brain-dead Lumian in the game, I'm surprisingly not the best at using it. I don't know why. It's very good when I use it, but I see a lot of people use Cephalops so much better than I do. I don't know why. I don't use Cephalops as well. It's weird because it's broken. It's absolutely busted, and it should be banned. It's probably the most ban-worthy Lumian on the list. If there's a Lumian on the list I would want to ban the most, it would 100% be the Broken Squid. Would you battle me? It depends. I don't know if I'm going to do it today, because I gotta do the giveaway, and then I gotta wait to give away the Lumian, and then after the stream, I'm gonna focus on my top 20. I actually needed to do a couple showcase Lumians on some of the Lumians in the top 20, because I didn't have showcase footage. Jeez, I got screwed there. Like, for example, I didn't have El Iguana footage of its new remodel, so I needed to re-showcase El Iguana with the remodel for the top 20. And I surprisingly did, even though Tyrex is also on the list, I haven't used Tyrex that much, so I don't have footage of Tyrex. I needed to showcase Tyrex last night just to get footage of me using Tyrex for the video. So, yeah. A man saw beavers making something that is his name. Doesn't really change much though, right? Yeah. Honestly, would Solneka be good against it if they remove Frostme? Yeah. If it's the Nightlight variant, yes. And it can especially beat it after Peace of Mind. Can we keep rolling until I get my number? No, that's not how it works. It's only a one-time roll. It's only going to be a one-time roll. Need me a Tyrex Soul Burst? Honestly, a Soul Burst Tyrex would be very sick. I don't know if it would be... I don't want it to be, like, overpowered broken, though. Because the problem with overpowered broken stuff is, one, you get either one or two things with broken Lumians. One, they're broken in the meta, and they destroy absolutely every team. Or two, they get banned, and you can't use that Lumian. So, there's kind of two downfalls with having a Lumian broken. I think a Soul Burst Tyrex would be very cool. Wow, I'm very bad at Tennis Tag today. I haven't played in a little bit. But yeah. I feel like if they did Soul Burst Tyrex correctly, it won't be broken. Because it's one of those Lumians that just have... It just has very good fundamentals across the board. Like, Tyrex can kind of do everything. It can be used offensively, defensively, and into a support role. It has Teardown to get rid of hazards. Has Quicksand and Slumber to heal HP and trap Lumians in. It has Vice Jaw, Thunder Chomp, and Chomp for its coverage moves that are boosted by Power Jaw. You have Terrifying to reduce the melee attack stat of opposing Lumians. And you have a typing in Metal and Earth that is great offensively and defensively. If y'all are curious on how good Tyrex's offensive typing is, it's a Lumian that hits Obsidragon, Venilin, and Tundralin super effectively. And it can also hit Lumians like Charonix for super effectively as well. So yeah, Tyrex is very good. And defensively, it's a metal type that's immune to electric. So that helps as well. When are you spinning the wheel? I'll do it in a little bit. I'm gonna wait till more people join the stream because I did do my stream early. And if they get more people watching the stream, the more chances I have of someone being there for the giveaway. So I don't have to wait as much. That is kind of a crazy... Yeah, Mocho is a high melee defense. That is kind of crazy when you think about it. The thing that makes Mocho a lot worse, though, is that it's pure ice, so it's not a very good defensive typing. And if you want to use a defensive ice type, why not just use Tundralin? It's right there. Not to mention that Mocho is a one-trick pony. All it does is Sugar Rush, Peace of Mind. You know what the Mocho is going to do. Oh. Well, that sucks. Well, that stinks. So, yeah. But it does have a decently high melee defense stat. Has there ever been a situation where a Lumian isn't good individually, but good paired with certain teams or Lumians? Honestly, there probably are. I can't really think of any in the moment, though. But there's probably been a lot of Lumians that has definitely been supported by their teammates a lot more than themselves. I feel like Sinogre was one of those Lumians. When Servalin was OP broken in Season 1, Sinogre actually fit very well into the meta because it had Spite. Not only was it one of the best ways to beat both Servalin, but it was also able to use Spite to lower the range. It had Spite and Poison, which is just two very good moves together. And even though it didn't have a healing move, it had enough bulk that it could live the hits very well. And at the time, it also had Ignorant, so you couldn't even really set up Sweep on Sinogre either. Nowadays, Sinogre is just kind of average to below average. It still has those roles, but other Lumians like Zeppelin, or just Zeppelin's the way better Spite user, because it can heal with Purge. And there are Ignorant users like Wobelisk, which are way better than Sinogre. Not to mention, if you want to use a defensive spirit type, Soulburst, Crackalola, and Your Snack are both right there. Very unfortunate, because Sinogre has fundamentals. Come on, can I win a game? Yeah, I win a game. Awesome. Hate that bug. Umbrat. Does Deludrix have such a high? Should get Wave Wrecker with that kind of melee attack? Yeah, it actually has a very high melee attack. It can be ran mixed. Deludrix can be ran mixed, which is actually very good for it. Some slow Lumians that need Bane of Haste. Yeah, there are a lot of the Lumian, offensive Lumians that are slow need Bane of Haste. There's some that doesn't. Some of them actually play very well. Like, for example, Cephalops is one of those Lumians. It's a slow Lumian that doesn't need Bane of Haste because it just has great bulk on both sides, and any damage it takes, it heals with Soul Drain. And it hits so hard that it can 1v1 pretty much any Lumian in the game. Do you think a stat boost could save Sachi? Yeah, I think a stat boost would be the only way to really save it. If they increased its speed stat from 89 to 103, then I think that would save. Even just give it a speed stat increase to 103. I don't want to make it too high, because I don't want it to outspeed everything. But giving it a speed stat increase would definitely make it really good. Like, make it like 103, or like 101. Like, put it in the base to 100 speed tier, I would say. And not 89. 89's too slow. Hey! Another win. You think Bane of Haste is banned? No, I disagree. I don't know why Soulburst Icicle is banned. I think the reason why Soulburst Icicle is banned because of how easy it is to set up Bane of Haste. But the thing is, I didn't find Soulburst Icicle that broken. It was annoying. But I don't think it was Soulburst Icicle itself that was broken. I mainly thought it was the Lumians around it. Not to mention that Bane of Haste is limited to 4 to 5 turns. So you only have so many turns to use Bane of Haste. Bane of Haste is definitely not brain dead. And you need to support the team with Lumians that can do well in or outside of Bane of Haste. Like using Lumians like Vengeance Servalin or Wildfire Lanttorch or Foresight Thaumin are very good for teams like Bane of Haste because those Lumians don't care about their speed stat, they care about their ability. Even better, if you run a Fog team that gets rid of abilities, you can use Wildfire Lanttorch to still outspeed threats. So I really feel like it was more of the Lumians around Soulburst Icicle, and not necessarily Soulburst Icicle itself. Soulburst Icicle has some good stats, and it also has Rejuvenate, which makes it very easy to set up Bane of Haste, especially with Power Trek as its ability. But the thing is, it's not brain dead. You need to take advantage of your Bane of Haste turns. You need to take advantage of your Bane of Haste turns. Yo, what is the giveaway? I'm going to start really soon. I'm going to do one more game, and then I'll start the giveaway. Yep, there are 24 people in the stream, so I think this will be a good time to start. After this game, I will start the spin. But before I do, I'm going to check the comments, get some last-minute numbers in there, and see if I need to add anyone else. Last time I checked, there was a whopping 147 people in the giveaway. 147 people. So, there's a good chance that one of those people will not be live on stream, so it might be a little bit... I might not be able to give it away live. We'll see, though. Hopefully I get very lucky. Oh, thing is, I'm not sure if I want to show the giveaway winner on stream, because I don't want him to get attacked by anyone. Because I remember from past giveaways, I think made from Llama Train Studios themselves. I think people attacked the giveaway winners. It's just messed up. That should definitely not be a thing. Can you add me to Wheel? If you want to be added to Wheel, join the... go to the Rainbow with Dreggodyne video and comment Rainbow Dreggodyne, and I will give you a number. I'll show y'all, actually. After I get hit, I'll show y'all. I might as well just wait a little bit more then, if more people want to join. So, what y'all want to do is join into this video right here. Gamma Rainbow Wish Dreggodyne. If you want a link to the video, it's right here on the post. And you join into that video. And then in the comment section below, you comment Rainbow Dreggodyne. That's it. That's all you need to do to join the giveaway. And then in a little bit, I will give y'all a number. And if y'all number gets landed on the wheel, y'all will win the Dreggodyne. People are getting mad at others for the most stupidest reasons. I know, people are like that sometimes. I don't know why. I guess people just get a little jealous at things sometimes. If you're wondering why my stream is a little bit zoomed in, that's so I don't showcase any personal stuff. That's why I'm a little zoomed in. So I don't show what I search, or show what I do, show what time I'm at, show what time zone I'm at. Mainly just protection reasons, because people are weird. I don't want to get doxxed. I don't think anyone wants to get doxxed. What's your favorite Lumian? Geklo, easily. It's easily Geklo. Is there blue and cyan? Yeah, I think it's blue and cyan. That's crazy. What do the crowns do when he... Oh, you just give them to a Lumian and they have a crown on their head. It's pretty simple, but it is a pretty cool little... It's a pretty cool little cosmetic item. Actually, I did play a little bit of rank, and I'm actually 15 rank away from the top 100. I might try to see if I could scavenge a top 100 spot. I can definitely do it, it's just, I don't like rank. Rank is so annoying to play. I just went brain dead for a moment and forgot about that. Okay, that's fine. What's the best PvP Lumian in my opinion? There's a lot of Lumians. I don't want to necessarily say, because I don't want to spoil the top 20 I'm making in a few days. But if there's a lot of... I mean, Cephalops is the most busted. Tyrex is the most versatile. Lachette is probably the most used Lumians, and Lachette just never dies. And then there's a lot of other Lumians, like there's Yursnack, who's a great pivot. Tata, who's one of the best late-game cleaners. Rancidor is also up there as one of the best late-game cleaners. El Iguana is one of the best ranged tanks, same as Plasmoth. And there's also other Lumians like Glacidia, who can bitter cold a lot of threats and stun them. Zulong is Zulong. Umbrat is Umbrat. They do their things as well. Dakuda is amazing. Dakuda is probably one of the most underrated Lumians in the game. There's like almost no switch-ins to a Dakuda. There's a lot of Lumians that are very powerful. There's even Lumians that might not even be on the list that are very powerful. Like, for example, spoiler alert, Sober Celestine is not on the list, but it's amazing. It has great support and utility, and it can be very dangerous on a lot of teams. And there's even, like, some powerful Soul Bursts that are off the list, which is kind of crazy. It just shows how stacked the list is. SA Borealis is a big pain to fight. Yeah, Borealis is not on the list. Borealis is not on the list. That's another Lumian that's very dangerous in the certain team situation. Borealis is another one of those Lumians that... not on my list, spoiler alert, but it's so powerful and so annoying to face. Yeah, Dokomori is the only thing keeping Doku. Yeah, Dokomori is the really only big Lumian that can easily check. I don't even want to say counter, but it's the best counter we have. Like, it can swap in a couple times. I don't want to say check. It's kind of in between a check and a counter. Just comment on vid. Joshua, can you rank my team? Alright, you can show me the team. I'll do the giveaway at 4:15. So that's in like 4 minutes. You are my favorite PvP YouTuber because I can get a similar PvP stuff as you since you don't go for the hard to get stuff. Yeah, it's mainly because I don't have a lot of the hard to get stuff. Unfortunately, my next 3 showcases are going to be the rainbow stuff. Well, not technically, not the next 3, but the next 3 I'm going to be doing are going to be the rainbow dragons. Like, I'll show y'all. So, I'm going to showcase these fellas next. I already did a couple others, though. So those are going to be out first. The Rainbow Showcases won't be out in a little bit. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's the time zone I'm in. I'm in Central. But that's all I'll give away. I'm not going to say anything else. I think people already knew what time zone I was in. I think people already knew what time zone I was in, to be fair. Tyrex, Zulong, Tatab, Crackalola, Surkame, Solmeca, in Melee Pharaoh. So, Tyrex is your Zip Zap immunity. Tatab's your Flash and Flea immunity. And you have a Fadeaway immunity in Solmeca. Melee attacker, range attacker, melee attacker, range attacker, range attacker, range attacker, melee. That's a very good team, actually. I could see Crackalola can get rid of hazards, and Tyrex can as well. Tatab runs Boot, Zulong runs Goggles. Surkame has heavy armor, I assume. Solmeca, I don't know what Solmeca set that is, but it probably has some stuff. And then Melee Ferroglyph is probably gloves. So, yeah. Honestly, I think that's a pretty good team. The only thing I would say is that you don't have any hard-hitting ranged attackers other than Zulong and Solmeca. So your team is heavily reliant on those two. And neither of them do very well versus Eliguana. But I think they're very... Or Plasmoth. But I feel like that is a very dangerous team. Not to mention that it's not weak to traps at all. Dakuda, Thawmin, Rancidor core is OP. I haven't seen Dakuda, Thawmin, Rancidor. I've seen, I've probably seen Thawmin Dakuda before, and Rancidor Dakuda. But I've never seen Rancidor and Thawmin together. So I don't think they synergize well together. I don't think they synergize well together. But yeah, they're very good individually. What do you think of my team? Stratosaur, Ganderville, Chartiki, Centimars. Well, Centimars is on it, so it's immediately a step down. Never crits. That's also kind of rough. Helvantic's pretty good. Stratosaur is pretty good, especially when you combine Eliguana and Centimars. Ganderville is for Suicide Lead, I assume. Zip Zap immunity, Flash and Flea immunity. Yeah, Nevermare. And Fade Away immunity. You don't have a Fade Away. Oh, no, you have Eliguana. Hazard removal. Ganderville, Chartiki, or Eliguana could be it. I don't see anything necessarily wrong with the team. The only thing I will say, Thunderstorms. Thunderstorm teams are a nightmare for you, especially against Behemoth. Thunderstorms, Behemoth, not anything could swap in. Chartiki's a check, but that's it, really. So you gotta watch out for that. My team, Borealis, Crackalola, Rancidor, Dakuda, Hunder, Morphezu, Behemoth. Okay. So, I assume you're running Bitter Cold on Borealis and Raging Flame on Crackalola. Rancidor is a late game cleaner. Dakuda, Hunder, Morphezu, Behemoth. Okay, you're not weak to traps as much because you have Crackalola. Fade Away immunity, you don't have a Fade Away immunity, so that's concerning. You have a Flash and Flea immunity, you don't have a Flash and Flea immunity either. Zip Zap, you have Behemoth. That team's a little weaker because you can't block momentum. I feel like having all the immunities to Zip Zap, Flash and Flea, and Fade Away are a huge deal in this meta because pivot moves are so huge for momentum. You think Obolos is the hardest Lumian to use? Yes, I 100% agree. Obolos is so hard to use because it's such a good Lumian, but it's just so hard to use because of all the weaknesses it has. I'm using Nimble and Specialty Gloves Dakuda, and it's busted. Yeah, I could see that being pretty powerful. Zulong, Tatab, Wintrix, Mutagon, Dakuda, Dusket, Eliguana. Eliguana blocks 2 of the 3. And I assume it's the Lightning Rod because you don't have an Earth type, so you can block all the pivot moves. Wintrix, Zulong hits very hard. Dakuda hits very hard. Dusket's interesting. I think it mainly depends on what the Dusket is. Is it melee, mixed, or ranged? Because you only have 2 melee attackers unless your Dakuda is melee. Nothing very bad about the team, honestly. Yeah, Hunder can beat a lot of the meta, but it also... Actually, no, Hunder doesn't do good in this meta. Like, the thing is, It hits Tyrex with Blaze Chomp, but doesn't Oko it. It Okos with Shent with Blaze Chomp, so at least you have that. It gets outsped by Zulon, gets outsped by Rensador, unless it's very nimble. Yarsnack walls it, and Soulburst Crackalola walls it. That is... Those two are very brutal for the Hunterman. And that's kind of the big problem. Those two are very problematic for it. Let's get range? Okay. So yeah, I think that team's pretty good. I think it's now a good time to start the giveaway. So, we are a couple minutes late. Let's start the giveaway. So, something I want to do is I want to do a last minute check on... Wow, K Jewelers ad. Thank you very much. I want to do a last minute check. This will be the last time I'll ever do this. So, oh wow, this really is not loading. Okay, let me move this to the left a little so y'all can see it. Alright. Alright, so we are at 147 right now. Yeah, this is how I do it. Just this simple. This is how I do it. 148. 149. 150. This is how I do it. It's just that easy. And then 141. 151, I mean, not 141. That will be it. Oh, no, there's more up here. I feel like this guy's already in it, but I don't care. I don't care that much. I'll just do that. And then, yep, 153. I feel like he's already in it, but I'm not... Oh, or maybe he was one of the comments that got deleted. I don't know. Keep rolling until my win. No, I'm not going to keep rolling. As for anything else, are there any, like, comments that will get, like, blocked? Also, sneak peek on the next couple showcases. The reason why I'm doing this, I want to make sure YouTube hasn't blocked any of the other comments. So I'm going to go to the community tab. Because there were a couple people that... Oh, they just joined. They just joined. I'll do it. I'll bring them in. Any health comments? Jeez. See? YouTube is stupid. Yeah, this is... Yeah, potentially inappropriate. Excuse me? Potentially inappropriate? It's RB Dreggodyne. How is there anything inappropriate about that? Really, YouTube? Are you just going to do that? You're just going to derp on me? Well, okay. I didn't heart those, but I could. Okay. Sick that thing looks. I'll do that. I'll let him in. I'm a nice guy. Where's Cheese at? Hey, Cheese. So what was my last number? 153. So you'll be 154. I know it's kind of out of order, but you know, I kind of got to do this. Yeah, no one else can join the giveaway. It's over. It's over now. I'll do 155. And then Poops Troops is the final person to join. 156. So, for this giveaway, we will have a whopping 156 people in it. 156 people in the giveaway. So, here we go! Oh, my bad, I was already in it. Oh, you were already in it. Okay, so... Ooh. Oh, we'll be fine. If it's one of your numbers... Oh, it's fine. We're gonna be okay. If you win it, then it's gonna be controversial. But if you don't win it, no harm, no foul. If one of the new people win, people are gonna just be nuts. Dreggodyne is inappropriate because of the E in it. It has an E in it. Yeah, totally. If you win, it's rigged. I can't win. Hi, Purple Plant Gaming. Welcome to the stream. I'm finally going to be spinning the wheel. So, alright, everyone. This is it. The winner of the Gamma Rainbow Wisp Dreggodyne is... We're spinning. It's... 78! Number 78 is the winner. I'm going to screenshot it so I don't forget. I'm going to say it in the comment section. Number 78 is the winning number. You win the Rainbow Dreggodyne. I'm not going to pin that yet. I want to see the... I think I'm going to see the winner. Yeah, let's see who the winner is. Okay, yeah, top comments. Let's do it by newest. If we do it by newest, that's kind of how I do the numbering system. Okay, there we go. Let's go down. Let's see if I can predict number... It's 78, right? Yeah, 78. It's still there. I'm 75. No! Oh, wait, Cheese, you are 78? 106. $91. If Cheese wins this, that's gonna be funny because he's in it twice. 80. I think it's this guy. Yeah, Dark Riptide won the Rainbow Dreggodyne. You won the Rainbow Dreggodyne. Rainbow Wisp Dreggodyne giveaway. Absolutely rigged. Totally. Yep, Riptide's winning. Oh, you're in it! You're here! You're here! You're here! If you can give me your Roblox username, I can just give it to you right away. If you can just give me your Roblox username, I could just... Or, yeah, if you give me your Roblox username, I could just... We could do it now. You're here. I see ya. I see ya. Oh, you weren't already in it. Oh my god, that is crazy. Yeah, random Robloxian, you're totally... Okay, yeah, you can join the game. But yeah, this is the Lumian you won. This is the Lumian you won. This is a cool Lumian. That's so lucky. There's only 37 people in the stream, so I didn't think the winner would be here live, which is good. Alright. So this is gonna be quick. I'm stream sniping you? Totally. I assume I'll know his username when he joins. If you're curious what my Roblox username is, that is my Roblox username. RBLX/fan28. I do like to know your Roblox username first, though, so I make sure I actually give away to Lumian to the right guy. Green Bee, you did not win. Unfortunately, you did not win. I'm sorry, but you did not win. By the way, something I noticed is, yeah, there's a full green screen room over here. Why not? That's all the different screens. General thoughts about your snack? All you need to know is that your snack is a top 10 PvP Lumian, and it's really good. One of the best pivots into the game as well. Has very good defensive typing. It does have some fatal weaknesses, though. Like, it doesn't hit that hard, and it can get walled by Dreggodyne, which can be a problem. But other than that, it's actually very good. Noob/10359. Yeah, I think if I join you, that'll be easier. Either I'll join you or you'll join me. One of the two. Noob/10359. Okay, you're in resort. Joining. The Yokai Lumians, which one is the worst for PvP? Right now, Bywarn, because if this counts singles, just singles, Bywarn. If this counts doubles, Parasol. Well, the Parasol does have Hydro Vortex that does block water types. So, I don't think, actually. Okay, so where are you? Oh, there you... Is that you? No, that's... Are you? Is that you? Can't tell. Oh, there you are! There you are! Wait a minute, I think I recognize you. I think I've recognized you in the Coliseum. Yeah, that's him, right? That's you, right? Dark Riptide? I just want to make sure that that's you. That's you, right? I just want to 100% make sure. I don't want to trade away to the wrong guy by accident. I just want to 100%... Oh, by the way, I did not mean to show that. Alright. Chat's in the way. Yeah, that's you? Okay, nice. That is you. Awesome. Let me just make sure that there isn't a double up. I will give it to you in a second. Let me just make sure there is not a person that's surprisingly your skin or something weird like that. I just want to make sure it really is you. Because again, if I mess this up, this is my only Dreggodyne, so I just want to make sure I get this right. I guess I can pin the comment, so just to really make sure. Now I gotta find this comment again. Sorry, this'll be quick. Again, there you are. Pin. Someone changed that username? I can't tell. Yeah, you're Dark Riptide 1513. 1513, but on stream. Hold on, let me get on stream first. I'm just trying to make sure. There we go, I'm back live. Is that him? That's so weird. Something is sus. Something is sus. Hold on. Is it... I don't think that's him. I don't think that's... Let me show y'all. So, this is Dark Riptide. It has lowercase. He's a one-time viewer. This is the only time I've ever commented. And as you can see, 1513. He has the numbers in the bat. You see? The numbers are in the bat. But if I go live on stream... Like, let me show y'all. When I go live on stream... Let me just show you. Like, let me show y'all. When I go... Alright. It has the capitalized letters. I can't... If you can comment on the... If you can comment on the original comment, we'll do it. I'll give it to you if you comment on the original comment. I pinned it, so... If you can comment on the original comment, and if the name stays the same, I'll give it to you. I just want to make sure that I'm really... I just want to make sure that it is you. Because I remember I was scammed out... One of my earlier giveaways, I was scammed. I lost a giveaway, Lumian, by accident. So I just want to really make sure that you're the right person. I just want to make sure you're the right person. I should be able to get a comment in a second, I think. We'll see. The comment hasn't showed up yet. It showed a reply. But I'm not 100% sure if it's that yet. So if this is taking a while, I just want to really make sure. This is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of Lumian. I can't necessarily get another one. So yeah, let me make sure. So, I put my Roblox username. Okay. So let me... Oh, it's like his display name. Okay. So yeah, we're probably fine. I just want to... Sorry about this. I just want to make sure, you know. Because I've had experiences where I got scammed, where someone disguised as someone else once. So I just want to really make sure. I feel like, yeah, it'll show up now. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's you. You were the right person all along. You were the right person all along. Oh. You were the right person all along. We were fine. We were fine! Okay. We were indeed fine. I just wanted to heavily make sure. Okay. We just make sure again. I promise I'm giving it away on this. Again. I don't want a big old controversy to stem from this by accident. Yeah, 10359. Yeah, that's you. That's you. That's you! That is indeed you! It's indeed you. Let me just do this live, just to make sure. Come on. Just turning my stream back on so y'all could see. And alright, here we go. Here we go. This is it. Nice. It is gone. I have given it away. There we go. GG's. There it is. Drama in the big 2025. Mega canceled. Oh my god. Yeah. Mega canceled. Either way, even if he isn't the right person, which I assume he is. I think he is the right person. I recognize him. He's recognizable. I know him from the Coliseum. Plus, I think he's a regular streamer, too. But yeah, there it is. It's gone. It's gone. We have the winner of the giveaway for 2025. I might as well do some extra stuff. RB Dreggodyne before Route 9. Yes. I could go back to full screen now. Let me first just bang. Bang. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's the right person. Okay. So we're good. We are good. That is done. Dunzo. The giveaway is indeed done. We could do some extra stuff now. And yeah. That's so weird, though, that it shows the capital letters for the stream. But in the comment, it shows as lowercase than numbers. That's weird. Maybe it's just an alt count thing. But we're good. I'm going to do a little bit of hunting now. I'm going to do a little hunting because I am near pity. After this, I'm not sure what I'm going to do the rest of the way. Let's use a little bit of my boost. I am actually running out of boost. I used over 200 boost tokens for this event. I have used a lot of boost tokens. Oh wait, I'm still zoomed in. I'm still zoomed in. I can zoom out now. There you go, I'm zoomed back out. Back to normal view. Do you think Roncedor will ever get nerfed? The only way Roncedor should be nerfed is if they nerf Do or Die. That's the only way they should... If they want to nerf Roncedor, you would have to nerf Do or Die. That's what I'm going to say. Because if you nerf its range attack, it's just going to be so low. Because that's the thing. The thing that makes Roncedor very interesting as a hard-hitting range attacker is that it doesn't even have a base range attack stat of 100. It has like 98 or 99 range attack. But its damage is heavily boosted by its high base power attacks in Muck Blast and Draco Beam. And the Specialty Goggles and Do or Die. All those modifiers add up over time. It's all those modifiers that makes Roncedor hit so hard. Anything about? I just started the hunting. I just started. Yeah, and it has Final Roost, too. Yeah, I use Final Roost sometimes on my... I just used it in a recent showcase. I used Final Roost, Roncedor, on my semi-stall team. And then I have Final Roost, so if I had a bad matchup, I could Final Roost a hard-hitting melee attacker, a hard-hitting range attacker, go 1-to-1, and then back myself up to win a 4v4. What skill am I using? I'm still using Nimble, because I want to get more Rainbow Dragons. I have 3 Rainbow Arceroses and 5 Rainbow Glacadias. Yeah, it has Palm, too. So, if you don't... Thing is, you can run Goggles, or you can run Shell. I think both are just as common. There's the Shell item. With Shell, you have the ability to have Peace of Mind. With the Goggles, you don't have to set up a Peace of Mind in order to hit so hard. And you don't have to rely on Draco Beam missing either. Should I pity by 6? I am not delaying pity. No way. I'm never in delaying in pity. I used it on my Soul Scythe and Roncedor. Well, I guess I'm not going to get pity. So what's my next 5 going to be? Let's see what my next 5 is going to be. So 123. It's going to be what I would have had. I used it on my Soul Scythe and Roncedor. Yeah, Soul Scythe is pretty common too, because I think Do or Die is more common, but Soul Scythe is used as well, because with Soul Scythe you can get a ranged attack increase, which can make it very devastating in the late game. I assume Soul Siphon variants don't run Draco Beam, because they want to save that +1. I think Soul Siphon variants even run Fade Away. Because with Fade Away, they can pivot out of a bad matchup and then come back in later. And then they use Muck Blast, Energy Break, and Palm as their moves. Drinking some water. Shell hits harder than Goggles. Yeah, but it is for one attack, though, too. It is for just one attack, though. But you do have the ability to set up. That is the advantage. Both items have their advantages and disadvantages. With Goggles, you're stuck into a move, but you get more consistent dealing damage. But for Shell, it's a one-time use item on only one of your attacks, but you could click Peace of Mind and set up. Yeah, it could be pretty much any Meta Lumian besides Tyrex. And even against Tyrex, it can use Goop Spout or Poison. It can use Goop Spout or Poison for... So it can cripple Tyrex. It won't necessarily beat it, but it will do chip over time. Yeah, Rancidor is very good. Fun fact, I almost forgot to put Rancidor in the top 20. I almost forgot to put Rancidor in the top 20, and then I looked last minute, and I'm like, oh god, Rancidor's not in it. I gotta add it somewhere. So yeah, I added it onto the top 20. Yeah, has Final Ruse as well. Has Final Ruse as well. Yeah, Rancidor is a very good Lumian. In my opinion, Rancidor is the Tatub for ranged attackers. Rancidor is the Tatub for ranged attackers. That's what I think. Rancidor is the ranged attacker. The ranged Tatub, in my opinion. That's what I think. I think Tatub hits a little harder, but Rancidor's a little faster. But I think its defensive typing's actually pretty good. Like, the thing is, but Tatub can block flash and flay and mudslide. But Goop Spout can poison Stratosaur. Like, that's the thing. Like, both Lumians have their advantages and disadvantages. Also, Draco Beam can miss, but Timber Thrash can recoil. Tatub can't hit Toxic types, while Rancidor can't hit Tyrex and Stratosaur too well. But Rancidor can get rid of Poison Barbs because it's a Toxic type. Well, Tatub can block Flash. Like, you think, see, they have a lot of similarities, but they do just crazy different things. Yeah, two Yokais are really good. Land Torch and Rancidor are really good, while Byward and Parasol aren't that good. They're both okay in doubles, though. Yeah, recoil damages yourself. But you also aren't forced to click Timber Thrash every time either, is the thing. But also with Rancidor, you're not forced to click Draco Beam every time. You could always go for the safe Muck Blast, if need be. You could always go for the safe Muck Blast. Hey, Purple Cinema. Alright. Glad I was able to give away the Dreggodyne immediately. I don't have to worry about it all night, which is good. And then after the stream, I could start on my top 20 PvP Lumians. I already have the top 20, I just gotta do my lines. Spoiler alert, both Tatub and Rancidor are both in the top 20. One of them's even in the top 10, so yeah. Yeah, Milku is definitely... Yeah, Rancidor has a very cool design. I do like Rancidor's design. What's the top 20 Lumians? I'm not going to say all of them in this video, because I want to keep a surprise for when the video comes out on Saturday. I'm going to be on vacation when the video comes out, but it's going to be pre-recorded. It's going to be pre-recorded, though. I'm going to try to get it done by tonight if I can. Hi, Josh Plays, GC, welcome to the stream. Twilight top 1. Yeah, Twilight's number 1, easily. Twilight is the number 1 Lumian, easily. I'll do more Tennis Tag after this. Red Cinemoth, unfortunately it's not Wispit, so... Even though it's red, I only catch the Wispit ones. But yeah, I will not be part of the second half of the event. The thing that sucks is if part 2 adds a soul burst or a new Lumian, I can't showcase it right away. Because by the time they update, I'm going to be on a plane. I kind of can't make videos while on a plane. And I do have a spare capture card. I do have another capture card that I bring on the go. So I could technically just install OBS on the laptop and do it there. But I don't think the video quality will be as good, is the problem. I think the video quality would be worse. So I just kind of want to get a lot of videos done. And then have them pre-record them, and then have them scheduled. And do shorts as well. I'll do a lot of shorts. I'll do a lot of shorts to spread out the long upload wait times. Route 9 coming out is a myth. Yeah. Getting GTA 6 before Route 9? I feel like Route 9 is going to come in a couple months. It's going to come in either July or August. I don't think it's going to be any later than September. I don't know. I see Rancidor. I've seen quite a few Rancidors. I do agree that it's underrated, but but there are some people that do know how good Rancidor is. There are people that use Rancidor. I've seen it. Once out of every 2 videos, there's at least a Rancidor or 2. It isn't the most common pick, but it is a meta-defining Lumian. I think it's Vesperado who loses to Serenite. Vesperado, if not Shadows, also loses to Tatub too, which is kind of funny. Well, on the switching, I think Vesp can 1v1 Tatub, but Tatub can KO it on the switching. Yeah, but you could also Goop Spout Eliguana too. And not every Eliguana runs Dust. Not every Eliguana runs Dust. So you have Goop Spout and Poison too. Not to mention a Muck Blast boosted hit on an incoming Eliguana actually does a decent chunk to it. Yeah, Eliguana. I wouldn't want to say it can't beat it, but it can kind of check it. It can. I think it depends. It depends if you get a crit or not. It also heavily depends on the Rancidor set too. If it's Peace of Mind Shell, I think Eliguana loses to that set, funnily enough. But if it's the Goggles set, I think Eliguana, I don't think it can beat it, but I think it can pivot out into something else. Yeah, Eliguana does not hit that hard. And keep in mind, Rancidor has a pretty high range defense stat, so I don't even think Flash and Flee 2 it KOs, although then again, if it's do or die, it just KOs itself, so it probably can't 2-hit KO it, because do or die damage adds up. Do or die damage does add up on the Goggles variant. Still 25 people watching the stream. Thank you all very much. The giveaway is already done, though. I need shards so bad. Good thing, Milo is returning. On Friday, Milo will return. So you will get more shards soon enough. I actually need some shards too, surprisingly, because I've been using a lot more of them. Who's your favorite Lumian, Josh? Easy. It's easily Geklo. Geklo's my favorite Lumian. Easily. I got a text. My dad texted me. Well, my dad texted me. He's currently in Seattle. My dad's in Seattle, so yeah. For some work shenanigans. So I'm alone. I'm all alone right now. But yeah, Milo will return. So, shards, you will be able to get at least 10 more shards in a couple days. So you can get some of those tennis tickets. I'm going to be doing some tennis tag after this. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I hunted for Solneka once more and came away with 2 alphas. So I now have 1 alpha, well, 1 gamma, 2 alphas for 8 boost tokens. Nice! That's actually very good. 1 gamma and 2 alphas is pretty good, because everyone else has struggled. Yeah, that Fossilized Shard update, even though the shards don't give you too much, it's very good when you have Lumians with like 38 melee attack TPs, or 34 melee attack TP. So you just use the Fossilized Shards instead of wasting a full shard on them. I agree. Those Fossilized Shards are pretty underrated. Even though it doesn't do a lot, it can make you save up on the actual shards. Probably have a Soul Burst. I'll probably have a SA Solneka if my friend didn't get me banned for 3 days. Yeah, that sucks. I got 7 GBVP ready to go. I just need them Y. May health. Oh, speaking of shards, free shard. But yeah, you need shards. Should I spend $15 for an animator for my idea? I mean, you could do that if you want. Borderless SA is most underrated. It's very rarely seen. It's very rarely seen because people need to build teams around Borderless. And they're kind of one-dimensional is the problem. Thing is, you either cook every team or you get cooked. It depends if that team has ways to get rid of status conditions. Like, there are just certain Lumians that stop those altogether. Like, Soulburst Celestine's the best example. It has Wonder Herb as a support move, has Miracle Beam that gets rid of statuses once, and it can Deja Vu you, getting you stuck into a move. Not to mention, there are other toxic type Lumians can get rid of poison barbs, which a lot of Borealis rely on poison barbs being up. Some of them rely on Bitter Cold, but if you use Bitter Cold on Borealis, you're wasting a precious move slot, when you could be using that on something like Radiant Rush or Cycle Chomp. Know what I mean? So, I'm not saying that it is bad. It's amazing, especially for the right teams. I mean, one of my showcase videos, I almost got cooked by a secret ability Borealis. It could do some amazing work, but you need to build very heavily around that strategy. And if that strategy doesn't work, you don't have much backup. Because you need to build like 3 or 4 Lumians around the elusive Borealis strategy. Because not only do you need a Poison Barbs Lumian to keep the Poison Barbs up, but you need to have Lumians to keep hazards up. So you need like an Air type. You need an Air type also on the team to try to keep the Poison Barbs up. So none of the common Mudslide Lumians can Mudslide them. Yeah, this season has been extremely dead, mainly because people are getting... All the good players just hate the MMR system. The MMR system... It's not even that the meta's even that bad. The meta's actually decent. The problem is the MMR system. The MMR system is the biggest problem. It's just so demotivating. It makes no sense that you win a battle in Game 5, and then you lose a battle and lose 15. And it doesn't even take the rank into any consideration whatsoever. Your MMR rank does not matter in a matchup. You could be a Expert 1 facing Arjak or Pid, and it won't matter. It does not matter. You will lose and gain the same amount. Which is ridiculous. Yeah, you can spam Bitter Cold, but you also lose a move. You lose a move slot is the problem. Because you want the Ice type move and you want Bulk Up. You kind of need Slumber too, because you want to heal HP. So yeah, there's that. So you will only have Ice type moves. And there's kind of a problem. Even though Bitter Cold can freeze most Lumians, you can't hit Ice types with Icicle Tremor. Meaning that Ice types can switch in and not get Bitter Cold. So it's always better to run Cycle Chomp or Radiant Rush to hit Ice types. To hit those pesky Ice types. And then you just go for... And then you just try to keep Poison Barbs up. Yeah, exactly. You fought a Hyper 3. But if the Hyper 3 player loses to you, or if you lose to Hyper 3, you lose and gain the same MMR. you lose and gain the same MMR. Not to mention that the MMR system is just so demotivating. Like, how is it fair that you win 5 battles, but if you lose 1, you lose all your progress when you're in the 1500 plus? They need to make it so it's a lot less demotivating. I'm not saying they should get rid of the ability to lose rank, because I feel like if you lose a lot of battles, you should lose rank. But they should make it so that if you have around a 60 to 70% win rate, you should always gain at least a little bit of rank. And then if you win more than that, you can gain a lot more. It'll be a lot easier to grind, you'll get the higher scores a lot easier, and it'll be a lot more competitive, too. Did you do the giveaway? Yes, I did do the giveaway already, Cookies. The giveaway winner was Dark Riptide. He won the Rainbow Wisp Dreggodyne. Let's do another 15 minutes of hunting, because why not? Are there any red meteors falling soon? Not till 8. I won't be streaming by 8. Because, yeah, I gotta make this top 20 PvP. I gotta make this top 20 video. Because I kind of gotta get it done today, because Wednesday's kind of the last day for me to do showcases. Thursday I have open, but it's kind of like my... I'm gonna use Thursday to pack up. So, yeah. I think it's the same for losing and winning for Pocket. Yeah, but just because that is the same system for that, it doesn't mean that it's necessarily good. In LL, it's a very bad system because the thing is, in Pokemon, you bring all 6. You could bring all 6 of your Lumians to a match, other than in VGC. In VGC, you bring 4 and you leave 2 behind. Yeah, you lose 10 and win 10. Yes! Lose 10, gain 10. Yes. And then, even if you want to count the matchups into play, like, for example, if it's a 1 to 5, you just lose 10. If it's a 2 to 5, you lose 11. If it's... Yeah, keep that same system. And then if you win 5-0, you gain 15. Like, you can still keep that system up. But it just makes it so, you know, it isn't as demotivating. Don't make it so you only gain just 5 in the higher ranks. I agree. I think balance is the best way to do it. Exactly. You can just streak. Exactly. You could streak up. If you go on a streak, you still gain a lot. But if you lose a couple battles and win 2, you don't lose any progress. Exactly. Also, Corrupted Vari. Hi, buddy. Corrupted Vari. Well, another free shard. I'm gonna predict... I got Energy Shard last time. I think I'm gonna get Speed Shard. Defense. Okay, I was wrong. I got it wrong. Yeah, that giveaway went very well. I think I'm gonna do another one. Because guess what? I finally got a lot of the Rainbow Dragons. I could actually do a Rainbow Novadius giveaway. Even though I wasn't part of the content creator giveaway, I could actually do one. Because I actually have 5 Rainbow Glacidias and 3 Rainbow Arceroses. I could actually give away a Rainbow Novadius. Which that is awesome. So yeah, I am planning on giving away a Rainbow Novadius later in the event. Later in the event, I'll give it away. Hi, Nakuchi. You always get melee and range attack. Yeah, those are like the most useless ones. At least with the defense ones, it's always good to keep your defenses, to increase defenses. With melee attack or ranged attack, it only helps for half the Lumians. Unless you're using a mixed attacker. The mixed attacker is, I guess, 60%. Because there are a few Lumians that are good mixed attackers. Like, for example, Billiforge, Novadius. There's a couple Lumians that are very good mixed attackers, but not many. Especially when you need a certain type of shard. Yeah, shards are very random, so it's always good to have Milo. Because with Milo, you can pick as many shards as you want. So if you really want to, you could just get 10 speed shards or 10 health shards, and you'll be happy with that. TOT's environment is so beautiful. I agree. I feel like some of the routes in TOT is very good. They definitely still feel a little unfinished, but the thing is, I haven't played it in a while, so I don't know how much they've been updated. I want to replay TOT. I'm going to restart my save file, and I'm going to replay TOT when they revamp. When they make the revamp, I'm going to replay TOT. Just straight up. probably do another series with it. Which that will be fun. And if I enjoy the series, I'll get into the PvP. Did the giveaway already happen? Yes, Candy Love. The PvP has indeed already happened. And the winner has already gotten their Lumian. For now, Solneka, what should I replace it with? What are you trying to replace Solneka with? Are you trying to replace Solneka? You don't need to restart your save file. They're adding multiple. Oh! Oh! That's a cool feature, actually. With LL, you only have one save file. Unless you get an alt account. I understand why that's a thing, but still. It would be nice if he had 3 save files. Also, another Cosmor. Oh, it's banned right now because of the season at the end. So NECA definitely won't be banned next season, though. You understand why it's banned? Because, you know, it would just be too much to add into the meta. Oh, even though I personally would think it'd just be good to add it into the meta, because I think it would actually be fine. I mean, yeah, it can hit Tyrex and Lachette, but Tyrex can hit it super effectively and Lachette. And it also... What does Solneka do to the meta? Beats your snack. Very good versus Cephalops. Loses to faster Lumian, so like Tatsub is a big threat. Runtador is a big threat. There are some threats for it. Eliguana can wall it, but doesn't hit it hard in return. I think Solneka is a very good Lumian, honestly. In this meta, I actually think Solneka is very good. I think Solneka is underrated. Yeah, it can be ran offensively, defensively, melee, ranged. A lot of the Solneka set I've been seeing the most is Rageful Plushie. I've been seeing Rageful Plushie the most. Valorant ran away from me when I looked at it. Oh, that's brutal. Those meteors are rare. Yeah, range defense is very good because you can Peace of Mind. And its defensive typing of Bug and Light synergizes very well defensively. The only thing it doesn't synergize with is Ice types, because most Ice types are melee attackers. But you could also run Bulk Up too. Yeah, two range walls and 2 melee. That makes sense. Hey, is this a good set for Lumia? Very frail and clever, nimble. That could work. That could work for a surprise. That could work for a good surprise. But usually you want your Luminanis to be slower, so they underspeed other slow pivots. So you generally want your Luminanis to be slower, unless you want Luminami to outspeed a certain threat. Like for example, if you want to use if you want the extra speed to outspeed something like Lachette, if you shot it with a Frost Beam, then I guess fair, you can run extra speed. But usually Luminamis want to be a lot slower, so they can pivot out. So they can pivot on slow pivots, and they can make the reacting play. Still in Hyper, because I didn't play, rank season that much. There's still 5 days left. It's not too late. It's not too late to get the ace. And honestly, I think Hyper's not... From Novice to Hyper, it's not too bad. It's once you reach Expert is when the MMR grind gets horrible. Darn it, you stink. Yeah, that Lumian stinks. What's better on Solneka, Nimble or Smart? Depends on the set. I think Nimble's more reliable. But you could run Smart on a Magnify Lightspeed Race set or a Rageful Plushie Palm set. Smart would work as well. But I think Nimble is the more recommended set. Because its speed stat is relatively slow compared to the rest of the metagame. Hey, Bluebird and Purple Bug. Bluebird I'm okay with. It sucks, but hey, it happens. Purple Bug, I never liked the Purple Bug. Is the Rainbow Wisp Arceros where? The Rainbow one is 1 in 10,000, but if you have Roamer Boost and Roamer Charm, it's 1 in 1,250. So it's relatively common compared to other Rainbow Lumians, but it's still relatively rare. Name a better kids show than Drake and Josh. I've never watched that show. Well, Dark Reptile, you got... Not only did you get a Rainbow Wish Dreggodyne, you got a Gamma Soul NECA too. Boy, everything's coming together today. You're having a great day today with the RNG. How much boost do I have left? I don't think I have too much time on boost left. I think I have like... Oh no, I still have 6 minutes left. They should bring back the ranked saddles. Yeah, I could see that for robots. I could see that. I'll be fine with that. Honestly, Dark Reptile, you should just get some lottery tickets today. Your luck is so good today, you could probably just buy a lottery ticket and win. And win the lottery with how lucky you've been today. Playing Alpha Pharaoh? Yeah, that thing would be so cool. Still 20 people watching the stream. Thank you all very much for joining the stream. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough time to stream tomorrow. I want to try to stream one more time before I leave on vacation. But I just have so much I got to do. I got to get this top 20 done. I can't delay this top 20 any longer. I need to get this top 20 before the end of Season 2. Oh, you thought it'd be like a Nightbot giveaway? No, I just spun it myself. I don't have Nightbot. It'd probably be a lot easier with Nightbot, but I just did it on a video and then I gave the number. I just don't understand how people stay motivated to play PvP when you literally just same people. I know, like, the only way PvP is gonna get fixed is if it's advertised a lot better in Route 9, and if the MMR system isn't freaking broken. Because right now the metagame's okay. The metagame can be better, but it's not bad. The metagame's a lot better than Season 0 and Season 1. But the MMR system is absolute butt cheeks. And there isn't anyone playing PvP right now because they know how much the MMR system sucks. So they don't want to grind that. It's so demotivating. If they fix the MMR system, and if they advertise PvP into their Route 9 update, there's going to be more PvP players playing the game that will fix the problem of actually battling different players. Yeah, Season 0 was just chaos. Season 1 was worse. I know, it's very funny how that works, Corey, that you're fighting Hyper to Expert 1 rank sometimes. Yeah, lack of players. Exactly. A good way to fix that is when Route 9 comes up, because Route 9 is going to be a big update. Route 9 is going to have at least 10,000 to 15,000 players playing in the game at once. If they can advertise PvP to those players, you can get... Not all of them are going to stay to PvP, because PvP prep is still kind of rough with rallying. But it will actually keep a lot of those players playing the game for longer, resulting into more PvP players playing the game. Yeah, Season 1 was horrible. Jamie should have never let Season 1 happen. I don't know why you let Season 1 happen. The passive energy regen thing, the Boast Servalan thing, the Mystic Tone Celestine thing, the Nova freaking Divas thing. Yeah, that was legit a nightmare. I've never raged so much in a metagame than Season 1. Season 2, I raged a little bit, but I didn't rage because of the metagame. I raged because I just was garbage. I was getting unlucky. I didn't crash out because of the metagame. I crashed out because of all the unfortunate circumstances. Which, hey, you go through that sometimes. It happens. It happens when the MMR rank, when the MMR system is so demotivating. Would multi-ferroglyph forms be cool? For example, speed is plane, range attackers, range defense would be Sphinx, and MA would be a samurai. That would be cool if they had their different forms. But it would also be very bad competitively, because now you'll know which ferroglyph set it is. When one of the biggest things with ferroglyph is not knowing what ferroglyph set you're facing until it clicks a move. It is kind of the one thing that makes ferroglyph kind of usable right now. So yeah, if it had different forms, people would know which ferroglyph set you're going to use. Well, it would be cool designs. could just be base too. Yeah, exactly. Like, for the attackers, could be base. I only crashed out once in LL, and it's only because I corrupt Solneka without Roamer. Yeah, that's brutal. Exactly. And, like, there's really, in this metagame, there's only two problems. Cephalops and Mystic Tone Celestine. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. It's, no, three things. There's Whippledrift. Whippledrift, the thing is, Whippledrift is a different kind of broken. Because the thing is with Whippledrift is that if you have a Lumian, if you have a ranged defensive Lumian that resists air, you could switch that in every time to Whippledrift, and Whippledrift will not be able to break through you. Fine, good. But the problem with Whippledrift, but if you don't have any of those Lumians, it's going to be the easiest win of all time with the Whippledrift. Whippledrift is just so brain dead broken on certain teams, and not even stalling it out with status works because they run Wonder Herb as an alternative move. My favorite Lumian is Tempest. Yeah, totally Tempest. Because the thing is with Whippledrift, that there are a lot of Lumians that can't soak its hits. Like Tyrex can't soak Tempest, even though it doesn't soak, even if it doesn't soak Nature's Force, but it could soak Tempest pretty well, meaning it would have to forcefully predict Tyrex. Lachette, it doesn't do good versus Lachette because Petrifying does not affect it. Your stack is weak. Cephalops can live a hit, but I don't know if it can live two, so I don't know if it can live on the switch in. Pyrolin's okay if you don't get it too low, but even then, Pyrolin can get overwhelmed. Guardrone's good, but Guardrone's not really meta right now, although it is used on certain teams. But, like, there are some Lumians that do very well versus it. Priority also beats it. Wildfire Landtorch and Vengeance Servalin are good Lumians to counter it. I'm not saying that there isn't any counterplay for Tempest Boots Whippledrift. I'm not saying that there isn't any counterplay. It's just, it's so brain dead. You know what it's going to do, and a lot of the time you're not going to be able to deal with it because it's just so brain dead broken. All it needs is a couple speed boosts, and it's over. You lost. That's the thing that makes Whippledrift so broken. For now, what should I do instead of Solneka? Oh, I never sent anything? I guess you could use another light type if you can't use Solneka. You could use, like, Wildfire Landtorch. It'd be a fire type that can get rid of hazards, and it can also do a lot of damage and have priority. You could also use a Lumian, like... You could use... Wow, that happened. You could use a Lumian, like, as Eclipse, so you can be immune to certain moves. There's a lot of different Lumians you could use. It just brings nothing good to the game, just a cheese option. Yeah, exactly. That's what Whippledrift is. It's a cheese option. You're only ever using it to hopefully sweep a team. Well, I'm really bad at tennis tag if y'all can't tell. Okay, you need a ranged wall, so... I mean, you could use a Plasma. You could use Plasma, and then you could use Dissipate or Zip Zap on it for Pivot. Exactly! Exactly, Corey. I don't think you could have said that any better. Like, it's not... There are Lumians that can beat Whippledrift, but it's just so brain-dead broken. It's kind of like Cephalops being broken to an extent. Cephalops, click Soul Drain, you win. Cephalops is definitely a more overpowered Lumian than Whippledrift because it has more options. Like, it can run Icicle Traps, it can run Wave Record for Pyrolin, it can do other stuff, too. But it isn't just broken because of Soul Drain, it's broken because of other stuff. With Whippledrift, it's just Tempest easy win. Like, if you are using a Tempest Whippledrift on the lower ladders, you're gonna win almost every single battle you play. Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of people don't use Whippledrift right either. They always use it, they always lead Whippledrift. They always lead Whippledrift. A lot of the Whippledrift players play the same way. They always lead Whippledrift as their first Lumian, and they try to raid boss the game, which is good. They try to chip damage, and the problem is they lose their Whippledrift early. What Whippledrift should really be used is in the middle game, once hazards are up, once Lumians are chipped. Once Lumians are chipped down, good luck stopping that Tempest Whippledrift. Good luck on ever stopping that thing. Now, you could use Icicle Traps up to that point, so it isn't perfect. You could use Icicle Traps to stop a mid-game Whippledrift, but even then, All it needs is one setup. So even switching into quad traps once, it can rely on, it could do that and then still do a lot of damage in return. Exactly, when used by actual good players that know how to play LL, Whipple Drift can do just... Whipple Drift will sweep. That's the thing, it's brain dead broken. Like, the thing is, smart players use Whipple Drift. The thing is, most smart players stay away from Whipple Drift. Because there are way more consistent options, is the thing. Most smart players stay away from Whipple Drift. And when they use Whipple Drift, they actually know how to use Whipple Drift and build a team around it. Can you help me in Dream Battles? I really can't right now. I'm kind of stuck in the stream, and I am going to do my top 20 video after the stream. I will end stream pretty soon, but I'm just going a little over time just to talk with y'all a little bit. Did they honor? I don't think. Yeah, the thing is yeah, Whipple Drift is broken. Whipple Drift is getting nerfed already, thankfully. And I think the way Jamie is nerfing Whipple Drift is the best way they can do it. Just max the speed, damage, attack, the 120 base power. I think that's the best way you can do it. I guess it being fine to 150 would be fine too, but I don't know. I don't want brain dead Whipple Drift to be broken. I want neutral attacks to actually live the hit. How's your day? My day is going very well. I'm doing very well, actually. I'm almost to 6,000 subscribers, which I'm excited for. Very excited for 6,000 subs. But it's been a while since I think my last milestone was a year ago. It was like a year and a half ago when I got 5K. So it's exciting that I'm about to reach another milestone soon. Woo! Yeah. And people will click different moves sometimes on Whipple Drift. The thing is a lot of the people that don't click different moves on Whipple Drift, they don't use it right. But smart players, like I battled one Whipple Drift player once. This is Jimmy. I think Jimmy used Whipple Drift a lot in the past. I don't think he uses it that much anymore. But he had one... I poisoned his Whipple Drift to stall it down. And my guard drone was a full-out counter for his Whipple Drift. So instead of him clicking Tempest and getting walled by my guard drone, he instead clicked Wonder Herb on his Boots Whipple Drift to get rid of his poison so he could switch it out and save it for later. So yeah, there are some players that do know how to use Whipple Drift. Let me get some of those meteors. Yeah, Rainbow Iguana I think is 1 in 1,000. 1 in 1,000. Yeah, I think that is the odds. Oh my god, my throat's hurting. I'm out of water! This is like my last sip. Oh yeah, and it has all the... Oh yeah! It also has the Spore moves as well. Has the Spore moves as well. And it has Nature's Force to hit Tyrex and Ember if you need it. And yeah, it can afford to run those moves because it doesn't have a third or fourth move open. Its third move is going to be Wonder Herb, and its fourth move is going to be one of the Spore moves, or Sap Plant, depending on the matchup. Does it run Barter? I don't think it runs Barter. I think I'm going to end stream pretty soon. Let me just quickly check the leaderboard. I'm right now at like 1290. How far away am I to top 100 if I want to reach it? Like, I don't know if I want to do it. I'm just checking. How many days left? I think 5 days are left. 6 days. 6 days left. Yeah, it looks like Rjack's going to win the season. Pid's going to take a good second, with Trap in third. Let's see if there's any other notable players up here. Vertex is in 5. Control is in 6. Jaws in 8th. I know him from this server. I think Loom Legacy Noob I recognize. Epically is a winner from each tournament, so yeah, he's pretty good as well. Shield the Student, he's a YouTuber. Cold Penguins, he's recognizable. Created Dirt, Rapto Killer. Yep, I recognize them. I battled them a few times, actually. Anyone else I recognize? I think Primal Bird I've battled before. Duck Thunder I know. Kilson, he's a YouTuber. He's another YouTuber. Trash Bliss I know. I think I've battled Got Tanks like once, maybe. Aiden I know. Adrian the Boss I know. Aiden Gaming I know. Jimmy, yeah, I know him. He was the Whipple Drift player I was talking about earlier. Another Aiden Gaming? So he's trying to get multiple, it looks like, on like an alt account. Joan Who Plays I know. Endless Rizzy I know. Mintex I know. Joan Who Plays I know. Ferret Maniacs I know. Electric Zapper I think I know. Yeah, oh yeah, I battled Electric before. Artem I know. Super Cop Will I know. Wintrix I don't know. So yeah. 1306 when I'm at... One battle could get me up there. I'm not going to do it on stream, though. I could definitely do it. It's going to be brutal. Oh. Kilson's in the server. Kilson's in the server. Do I battle him? Oh, wait. I'll pass. I'll pass. Maybe I'll battle him another time. But yeah, that's going to be the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Yeah, it ain't very hard to hit. Don't understand the people who are still climbing when they are, like, number 5 area. I don't think Runcitor is that problematic, honestly. Runcitor is really good, but I think there are ways to beat Runcitor. But it is definitely very strong. But I don't think it's that problematic, honestly. It can poison a lot of Lumians, but it also doesn't hit many toxic types that hard in return. But also toxic types don't hit it hard is the problem. Also, Lumians like Eliguana and Tyrex are common. Plasmoth's also pretty common as well, but it could set up. I'm not saying that there are a lot of counter options for it, but it can be checked at least. Yeah, number 78 won. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video of the giveaway. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another stream this week. I will. If there is a stream, it'll probably be tomorrow. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the Rainbow Wisp giveaway from my Rainbow Wisp Dreggodyne giveaway. And I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!